Hi everybody, welcome to our podcast. Today we are going to speak about a journey.
When and where would you been if you had the possibility to use a time machine? Some students thought about it, and they have chosen three places that some of them had visited before. They chose Italy after the World War II, Romania in the 90s, and Nepal in the 2000s.
Let's ask them something more.
Let's go!
So, Sarah, we know that after the World War II, Italy became a republic, and a lot of situation changed.
Yes, something new happens because for the first time women were allowed to vote. In 1946, both men and women voted to decide between a republic or monarchy.
What is happening after this decision?
In 1948, the Constitution is approved, so lots of rights are now guaranteed. For example, freedom of thought and expression are protected by the Article 21. And after that, Italy became a laic country. And also medical services are now free for every citizen. We can forget to speak also about the death penalty, because in Italy was abolished in 1889, but then the fascist regime reintroduced it until 1948, when the abolition of it was written in the constitution.
Oh, and about this team, how was the situation in the other two countries?
In this period, also Romanian women started to vote, but there wasn't a constitution that guaranteed their rights like it was in Italy. Instead, in Nepal, there wasn't any right like the ones we talked about.
Sara said there wasn't any constitution in Romania after World II. So, when it was written?
In Romania, the constitution was approved in 1991 after people's wellness improved. Also, in this year, that penalty was abolished, and divorce could only be reached with a certain process and with specific conditions. Also, in Article 34 is specified that medical gestures are totally free.
Thanks to Constitution, also social situation changed. For example, Article 30 defends freedom of thought and opinion, but as in Italy, it's limited in cases of defamation, any form of discrimination, and in case it goes against morality. And Article 32 establishes that educational system has to be free and the same for everyone.
But how was the situation in the other two countries in this period?
Also, in Nepal, every citizen should have the right to free basic health services, but hospitals aren't as clean as they should be, and freedom of thought and opinion isn't guaranteed yet.
In Italy, like in Romania, in 1990s, it's possible get a divorce because of the law approved in 1970.
Let's now talk about Nepal.
Unlike Italy and Romania, in Nepal there isn't a law that protects from child labor. For this reason, 2.6 million of children had to work because their families aren't able to give them food and what they need, so they can't have an education. Besides, there isn't a right for studying, so a lot of children can't go to school, and the majority are female. We know that 50% of them can't write and read. In Italy and Romania, the situation is different because all children must go to school until, respectively, 16 and 14 years old.
These years are also important from the point of view of the religion because Nepal is a secular country as declared by the constitution since 2015, but Nepalese population can change their religion because of the anti-conversion law made in 2017. Also, Romania is a secular country and has not a state religion, but the majority of the population in 2011 identified themselves as Orthodox Christians.
Nepal achieves remarkable success in the health sector. Also, in the last few years, the government has moved the attention on the situation of the people with disabilities. But there isn't a legislation that protects them. To help these people, some organizations were born, like CMB, that works there since 1998.
Oh, that's cool, but how was the situation in the other two countries? Let's see.
In Italy, in this period, the people with disabilities are more included. In 1954 was founded the AIAS, an association to help them, and in 1960 in Rome took place the first Paralympics.
In Romania, disability has long been a problem instead. This because it's considered something that is shameful and must be hidden away. The habilitation for teaching people with disabilities was introduced in 2010, but it seems that this organization is not functional. The Romanian has been accused more time for the violation of the constitution. This because they didn't offer staff, food, and the necessary furniture at the structures for people with disabilities.
Today, we've learned something new about the respect of the human rights in these three countries. And we understand that sometimes people take for granted freedom and possibilities, but actually they are the result of a long fight. And also nowadays, in some places of the world, they still aren't guaranteed.
For today we have finished, but stay followed for another amazing video of this series. Bye!